He got it up there.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud.
And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games. You know, Clark, is there anyone that really doubts the importance of practice?
No, not at all. I mean, to get to any level of consistent performance.
Boston making some changes. Finley's checked in, and Sullinger subbed in for Johnson. On the court for the Heat, Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Josh McRoberts out there with Stoudemire, and it's Jordan in at the 1 spot. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Sullinger the screen. Here's Smart. And it's Miami with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He ended up with 35 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file, no doubt about it.
And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Sullinger. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Miami's won 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. It's Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. And yes, sir, that one drops.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Sullinger a screen on Jordan. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Back to Thomas. Sullinger the screen. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And Sullinger missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Let's go. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Dang. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's Sullinger. The 19-footer is on the money. Sullinger's got 7 points in the game.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
The drive by Jordan. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Wow, that was no wet spot he slipped on, folks. He just plain broke him down.
Hold on now. That was some kind of move. Somebody, anybody, get an ankle brace for this dude.
That was nice.
What a move, huh? And we're through the...
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Such a big part of the first half was the scoring punch we got off the bench. That gave us a whole other element that they just didn't have the ability to deal with. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Changes here. Celtics trail by 16. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Amir Johnson is out there with David Lee. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Smart in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Olynyk. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Smart kicks to Crowder. Takes the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Crowder's got 5. The Heat leading by 13. The drive by Jordan. Bosch kicks to Green. To the inside, and the dunk by Jordan.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Smart. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Celtics making a switch here. Thomas is checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Amare Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. .158 left to play here in the third. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Jordan. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Johnson the screen. Double team on Thomas. Smart wide open. He fires. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Heat leading by 12. Outside Jordan.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Winslow's shot is off. Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Thomas, good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. He had a strong showing last season. 9th in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover.
Boston making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Josh McRoberts is checked in for the Heat. Bradley with the ball. 5 points in the game. They set the pick. The 3 from Thomas. Green with the rebound.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Second free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 11. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson the screen. Thomas kicks to Johnson, and he trims the lead to single digits. Johnson's got 6.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Jordan against Thomas. Jordan the pass to Stoudemire. Olynyk with the steal. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Sullinger comes in for Crowder, and Amir Johnson subbed in for Bradley. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Jordan comes in for Goran Dragic. The Heat leading by 11. Time now for an injury report.
He relayed to me that it looks like a moderate wrist sprain. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Sticking too much.
On the court for the Heat.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. They set the screen. Picked by Zeller. And Sullinger kicks to Lee. Johnson dishes to Zeller. Boston again missing. The Heat have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Jordan against Johnson. Jordan the pass to Wade. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. And the Heat lead by 18.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, he'd get a good look at the basket, and they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jordan. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Dang against Sullinger. On the wing, Johnson from outside the arc. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jordan. It's good.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Freak.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.